Ever wonder why we feel so guilty every time that we waste a little extra electricity or we waste some water or create anything that actually contributes to climate change or pollution?
Since we were kids, we've been taught that our everyday choices are actually destroying the planet.
But what if that intense focus on our personal guilt was carefully crafted to actually distract us from something much bigger? In early 2000s, the British Petroleum Company spent around $200 million on a campaign that would change how the world talks about climate change forever. Not by reducing pollution, but by completely shifting the guilt from them to you and me. The BP campaign shifted the public guilt by introducing and heavily marketing the concept of carbon footprints. No environmentalist actually came up with the carbon footprint calculators. It was these people who came up with it. Before this campaign, people understood that pollution was caused by big industries and wrong government policies.
They wanted us to feel guilty about our everyday habits.
How much water we use, how much energy we use, so that it can all be saved up for them. We did develop these habits, which is good. But what did we get from it? Just 100 companies in the world are linked to 71% of global greenhouse emissions. To put it in perspective, Shell's own production and supply chain costs us around 297 million tons of carbon dioxide, which is more than double of what would be saved if every single car in India went off the road for a whole year. We are of course a part of the whole equation, but the real power always sits with those who are in charge and these big companies. So our guilt was actually manufactured, so we don't ask questions to the ones who are actually running the game. Now let's be honest, we can't just stop using oil or producing oil. Every economy in the world depends on it. But we are not completely helpless. When countries have acted to hold these companies accountable, we have seen actual results. When policies change, corporations are forced to clean up. Choices for all of us expand, and the tide of pollution truly turns our way. So if we keep letting the biggest polluters in the world call the shots, then we risk environmental calamity within the coming 50 years. But if we unite, demand action, and push for actual solutions, we protect our future and actually rewrite the story of our only planet. So what do you think we should do next?